Over the last few years, we've moved our narrowboat home through big cities, industrial towns, quaint villages and open countryside.
Oh, this is going to be great if we're moving this much.
We're what you call continuous cruisers. Boat dwellers with no permanent base who have to move location every 2 weeks or less. We've explored and been enchanted by so many places along the canal network, but now we're excited by one place in particular. A place where the glorious Cheshire Plains meets the beautiful Peak District. A place nicknamed the Happy Valley, and for good reason.
What a good time, I'm so glad we made it up.
Do we have to leave?
Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
Let's go. We're in Bollington, and Bollington is nice. There's just these two massive mill buildings. We're going to one of them now, called Clarence Mill. It's huge. It used to do cotton. And now it's just full of, it's got like businesses in it. It's got an art gallery and a cafe and stuff, and I think you can live there as well. I think there's apartments.
I think they were built here because of the, like, how close it was to the canal. But then pretty much 20 years after the canal was built, railways came along and they were like, oh.
I've never held onto the camera as tightly as that. Might not look like much on camera, but it's really, really high up. Seen someone you know?
He's obsessed. The only books he picked out at the library yesterday were 3 geese books.
Jo wanted me to get that shot specifically, presumably to show off the functionality of the Joy pram.
This pram shouldn't be here right now. It defies logic. We've taken it on some real rough rides.
That was like the cheapest pram we could get.
Yeah, I'm going to use it till it falls apart.
Yeah, I think we'll be using it forever. That's only like half of the mill, or not even half.
Yeah, it carries on back there.
Carries on and on.
Yeah. Hi. Thank you.
Originally a small farming village, Bollington had a boom in population and industry in the mid-1800s. The canal was built in 1831, bringing with it connections to Manchester, Liverpool and beyond. Cotton mills were built and business scaled up. Bollington became a major centre for cotton spinning. The town got its Happy Valley nickname after a mill owner, Samuel Gregg, took it upon himself to improve the lives of his workers. He set about making sure that Bollington had all the amenities that they would need for a stress-free life, and called the town Goldenthal, German for Happy Valley. Overlooking Bollington is a much-loved local landmark known as White Nancy. Now a Grade 2 listed structure, it was built in 1815 as a summer house by the Gaskell family. The doorway was filled in sometime around the 1960s, and now it serves as a walking destination and viewpoint. It's even made it onto the recent top Folly lists. Who knew?
It's great.
That's cool. It's got a lot of stuff in it about the mills and things like that, these huge mill buildings. Seems like Bollington's been quite an important town despite its small size.
Wait for those 2 little times. gonna get us some sandwiches from there's a cafe in the mill. Just waiting for some sandwiches. Got the goods. We've brought them back to the boat so that William can have his nap here. He's not that happy. He's teething.
On days like this, it's all rules out the window. It's just comfort food all the way, isn't it?
For us and him.
We're kind of piggybacking on his teething.
Does anyone else's appetite go up a million notches when it's cold? We're using that as an excuse, but we are ravenous at the moment and we're not even doing anything. We're not like anywhere near as energetic we are in summer, but we need about, 2 kilos of potatoes a day to keep us going.
Yay!
Speaking of, I've just put William down for his nap, so I'm going to make a load of roast veg for dinner. Randomly, I'm on my way to go and muck out a horse's stable. It's a girl that I met here in Bollington, and she has a horse nearby, and she can't do her mucking out duties today, so I volunteered myself. It's not far, just a little walk up the canal. Velvet seems like a very clean horse, and I just sent a picture of that one that we met there to the owner, and she was like, "No, that's not her." So I'm so glad I checked. I would have just put the wrong horse in the stable. Oh, I love being in places like this though. They're so cool because the buildings just stay the same as they always were. The old stones and stuff on the floor are just everything's just so old. Velvet has a nice view. Okay, now I'm going to go find the rake, a wheelbarrow, and clean this place out. This is fun. Right, poo is out. Now I'm gonna get some hay and fill up her water and then bring her in. I was under strict instruction to get a lot of hay. That looks like a lot to me. That looks alright, doesn't it? I'd probably sleep there. Oh my goodness. So now the mission is to find Velvet. But luckily I have a helper because I would have totally got the wrong horse. I thought it was this one. But that's Evie. Oh, hello. We can see her on the horizon. This is Velvet. That is Velvet still in the field, because we tried to get her in, but then the other horse next to her wasn't having any of it and kept rearing up and made it a bit impossible. So just left her. But I'm gonna have to message the owner and say, like, sorry, I've just remembered I've got a massive fear of horses. It really, like, you know, woke me up. And I'm back to the safety of the canal. But what I did want to say is how lovely it was to meet and like a new friend, and then she was so like nice to let me go and do that. That is something about canal life. When you're on the move all the time, you don't really have chance to make like you don't have a chance to make friends really in the new places you go. You make like acquaintances and you meet people, and sort of wish you could stick around and be friends with them. But it was really nice to like, yeah, feel like I met someone properly. She also offered me a bath in her house like the minute after I met her and said I lived on a boat. So I thank you. And he's up. Vic's just gone to do some work on Holly, so maybe if he gets back soon we'll be able to get up to White Nancy and back down before it goes dark. The rain may have scuppered our plans. It still looks alright. There's sunshine peeking through. I'm hoping that it's just a quick 45-minute jog up a quarry ridge. But we'll see. Are we going to go for it, do you think?
No. William said rain, no. I reckon we should though.
Yeah. Let's try at least.
Okay. Banana drop, we out.
Oh, you think this one's small? Have you seen the one behind it? Nay. Look at the baby one.
Hello.
There's also sheep.
We're going up a big hill around here that's got another Folly on top. Another one. I didn't know what a Folly was until we got around these parts, and now you can't move from. This one's called White Nancy, apparently named after either the daughter of the family who built it or one of the horses that helped them build it.
Dragged all the stone up there.
Yeah. The other Folly that we went to was called Malcop, and it was kind of like built to look like kind of castle ruins. This one looks like a big sort of cake. But
a big what?
Cake.
Cake. Maybe an ice gem.
Yeah, actually. But the camera battery is low, and the other battery that we thought we'd put on charge, we hadn't even switched it on at the plug, so if this seems like a very sort of smash and grab style filming, then that's why it is. How's the climb so far?
Good. It's pretty steep, isn't it? It's just a quick. I think it's like quite a short walk up here, but you gain a lot of elevation.
Yeah.
William's having the best ride of it, obviously.
But we're already quite high up. Look.
Yeah.
Does it look like the way?
Maybe.
I'm always ready to admire a cool tree. That one caught my interest because of how it starts off horizontal and then forks up vertical. Eh? Why conform?
This is steep. There's never-ending steps. I thought we were close, but it was just getting further away. Whew.
This is how far we've come. How are you dealing with it all, Bill? Born to explore.
Living life. Sorry. Oh, I can see the tip of Nancy. Oh, it's startling white.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness, you can see for miles. Oh wow. Oh, this is really nice. What a good time. I'm so glad we made it up.
Yeah. The first thing you want to do when you come up to White Nancy is knock on it to see what it's made of. Makes a surprisingly hollow sound, doesn't it? I did it, and then another couple came up and he went up and just did exactly the same thing. So it's probably been knocked on 1,000 times. Cool. So there it is, White Nancy. It's getting a bit cold now, so we're going to start heading down, and it's getting dark. All these quiet little residential streets take on a kind of different look now that it's getting night.
William wanted his freedom, so Vic's carrying him the rest of the way. And we're back inside into the warmth. It's gone pitch black outside, it's really dark, it's really cold, but it's cosy in here. We've got the engine on because the sunlight just isn't enough to power all the solar that we need at the moment. These guys are jamming. Pretty excited that we've got dinner nearly ready as well.
This is my favourite kind of dinner, that's what I say.
A jumble?
Yeah, just a jumbled dinner. They're the best, aren't they?
Mm.
Also, just any dinner where you can eat loads and don't feel bad about it afterwards. It's good, isn't it?